Day, everybody. Those who chose to serve our island and our country and defend freedom and liberty, their fight continues, and we have wonderful people on our island, many of whom serve themselves. And, even though you may not wear the uniform every single day as you used to when you were either active duty or reserve or the guard, your commitment continues to serve. And Anthony and Karina are two of those very, very wonderful people. They join me now in the KUM News Zoom room, and we are talking about events that they have coming up to
Mhm.
help our wonderful, wonderful, beloved vets. And guys, you just said I've got a couple events to tell you about. I didn't realize you guys have a stacked calendar for this fall. So
Yes,
so
yes.
congratulations. God bless you two for doing all this work for the vets because they certainly deserve it.
Mhm. So I just want to, because I know you guys came and you visited us at our symposium that was at the Guam Museum. That was 13, 14, 15, and it was a really good turnout. I think they couldn't pronounce it, so let me help them. Ihanana Imagahit Zani Anina HMI, because they came in. I think was it the second day, Anthony? They visited us.
Yes,
You guys
yes.
came and visited us, and just did some footage about what the symposium was. So thank you guys, thank you KWM team for coming to visit us, and that was the most recent event we just wrapped up. And then Anthony, you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah,
September.
so we have our what do you call that? We have our golf tournament that's coming up. That's something we really want to, get a lot of our veterans and all our folks out there, especially our avid golfers. I'm learning from General Benny Polino. He was the force behind getting this done, and he he was teaching us about how these things happen. So, really, for us to get a general to really put this together is a very huge learning experience, especially for myself, and all the things that come together to get this done. And the golfers are a group of people that they enjoy their sport, and they really want to get together and take care of doing that type of event. So yeah, we're gonna have a, a golf tournament, and it's gonna be the first veterans golf tournament. So and that was again because the general decided that this is one way that we could bring our veterans together, and we could also raise some funds at the same time to continue to take care of the veterans. And I think you have more details on that, Miss Karina.
Well, before the golf tournament, I wanted you to talk about the fishing derby and the free concert.
Um, yeah, okay. So that event is an event that I think we'll be posting on a list that of all our events that are going on. So
Mhm.
when that event is going to be announced, right? We'll get that taken care of. But at the moment, I think our September calendar is showing we have a boot camp.
Yes. So first is our fishing derby and free concert. Then is our benefits boot camp 33, September 23, 24, 25 at the Dededo Senior Citizen
So
Center.
basically, you're telling vets they got to go to boot camp at least one more time.
Well, so we have veterans that have attended our benefits boot camp a lot more. Yes, you're right. You're right. So HMI has been doing a benefits boot camp every month. So what you guys came to the symposium, that's an annual event we have. So it's a combination of benefits boot camp in the afternoon, and then in the morning we have all the resources come and talk and talk about the resources they offer for the veterans. So we had DISID there, we had Guam Legal Services there, we had Wounded Warrior Project there, we had Red Cross, we had ESGR, all the different Social Security. They were a popular one. Oh, the veterans wouldn't let them get off the stage. I think their presentation was over an hour because everyone had questions. So that was our annual symposium. But every month we do hold a benefits boot camp. So our next one is September 23, 24, 25 at the Dededo Senior Citizen Center. And then after that is the Year of the Veteran Golf Tournament that Anthony was talking about. That's at the Talafofo. What's the official name for it? Talafofo.
Onward
Onward.
Telefofo Golf
Yes.
Resort.
Oh, yes,
I've
that
played
one.
there many times. But Anthony,
Oh,
since you brought it up, bro, does the general play golf too?
Yeah.
oh, yeah, hey, he does not mess around. I'm telling you, he was educating us on how to do this play golf and everything. So we had to go out on the greens. He showed us
Nice.
the
Oh, we
par
had
threes
fun.
and everything. It was awesome. So we're really learning. I don't know if he's tricking us into becoming golfers, but I've been there before. I don't play, but it is, like you said, it's beautiful out there, and that I know for sure.
There's a reason why we call Talafofo God's country. You know,
Oh,
absolutely.
it
Yes.
is. It is. And then after that, because we just love working. Our next boot camp after that is October 7, 8, and 9. And that one is that in Sinahanya, I think. I think it's in Sinahanya. And then after that is our 5K, our third annual 5K. And that's gonna be on November 2nd. So that's with the Guam Running Club. Richard and Anthony
Manny.
Manny. Even though that is All Souls Day, they did, tell us that, hey, runners still come out. And
They do,
then November 9th.
Run in the morning, and then make sure you go home and shower, and then and then pay respects, and then
Well,
you can
a lot
go,
of
then you
the
can go to the cemetery.
masses, yeah, all the masses are more towards the afternoon too. I don't know if there's any morning ones. And then November 9th, that's a really good one. We need to re-engage with Frank the Crank, because he wants to do Run Across Guam for veterans. So remember how he did the Guam Homeless Coalition?
Yep. Frank's
Run-
my cousin, so I'll just give him a ring.
Okay, hey Frank.
Prim, hit me up, man.
This group said, hey, so he said he's been training. And then after that, we're going, because we're crazy. Look at the dates. November 9th, then November 10th, we're having our second annual Veterans Gala. The last one sold out. So this year, it's at Dusitani. So get in touch with HMI. We www.hmiguam.com and reach out to us if you want to buy some tickets. And then, because we're even crazier, the very next day is Veterans Day. So, of course, government of Guam has the Veterans Day ceremony, but then we are also involved with the Wounded Warrior Ride. And Anthony, can you talk more about that? Because you were part of that last year.
Yeah, so last year what they did for the Wounded Warrior was, we got all the folks together. Roro's usually there. We go up to VFW.
Rolling at it from the Guam Hogs. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, they raised the flag up there, with the, what do you call that? The big crane, right?
Oh, at VFW, what is it, 1509 up in Jigo, and they put that big garrison flag. And I stay in Ipapao Estates. I can see that flag from my place, and that's 7 miles away. It is absolutely beautiful. It'll take your breath away.
Yes, and I'll share that Roro's been trying to get a gigantic Guam flag like that they could try to put up together. So
nice.
I'm sure that'll happen soon. But so we start off with that, then all the bikers come around, right? And we last year that's how we did it. And then they do the Wounded Warrior Ride. They go around and they stop at different places and they do the poker run, right? So they raise funds doing that. And then we've been meeting and they have a Wounded Warrior shirt that they sell. And all the proceeds from the poker run and the shirts will go to the veterans. So, it's a really, I've enjoyed it. My job last year was just to shuffle cards at the poker run. And that was the most I enjoyed myself just doing that and watching everybody and, just being in service of even the folks that are just riding with us. It was awesome. So that's going to be the Wounded Warrior Ride. And then I think they get together, that last year they got together back up at the VFW up in Jigo. So they go, I think we rode down to the ceremony. After the ceremony, they do the poker run. So they stop by the different places, say hello to most of them are veteran owned or veteran businesses, or they support our veterans. So we stop by there, do the poker run, and then we make our way back up to Jigo one more time, and then they have another. That's the closing out event.
Okay, sorry, and just so everybody knows, everybody watching this, so this is an event by veterans, for veterans, and the entire community in general. But as far as being a veteran, any branch of service, and even if you just if you went through basic training and just did like the 2 or 3 years, if you retired from the military, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you were in combat, if you weren't in combat, if you served during peacetime, everyone who has ever put on the uniform and made that decision to serve our country is more than welcome, and the love will be there.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
of course.
And
yes.
Jason, I can also send you the image of the shirt. So if you wanna show that, and if
Oh,
they
yes,
want to
please.
order it, so it's an annual.
I have the one from
shipment. Really
2023.
nice.
I get them every year.
Yes,
They're awesome.
really nice. So you want to order one?
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Yes,
it's a
please.
fundraiser.
No, hey,
It's a
they're these-
fundraiser.
Is it going to be like the long sleeve dry
Yes.
fit? Because
Yes.
that's what last
Yeah.
year's, and the design
It's
is
really
absolutely
nice.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice this year
Yeah,
too.
they're incredible.
Mhm.
Oh, and by the way, don't let me steal the thunder of Roro and Lonnie, right? Because Lonnie Clark, these are the guys that are spearheading that event. We're only talking about it because, you know, you remember it's Year of the Veteran. And since the beginning of the year, we've been lining up all these events and getting all our veterans to put in their events so that everyone gets to see all the events going on. And this is the outcome, right? The folks are answering the call to, you know, focus and assist our veterans in the Year of the Veteran. Oh, and by the way, that's a historical proclamation. Nobody else in the United States has ever proclaimed a year specifically to veterans. And if you think about that, right, it just shows that we are the most patriotic place in the United States. And that's the kind of thing that would start to bring focus on, hey, we have veterans out here, and there are a lot of things that we need to be doing to get our veterans to be recognized and taken care of out here, even to the tune of finally getting us our Veterans Hospital. I'm sure I'm going to rub people a little bit differently, but I would like to get us our own Veterans Hospital at some point in time.
My only question is, like, if this is Year of the Veteran, that's absolutely wonderful. My question is, what took so long? Seriously.
Yes,
Hey,
you're right.
my you know, all of my uncles on my dad's side, all my dad's brothers, they all served, all 6 of them. So, and
Oh,
we know
wow.
that if you grow up as a Guamanian here, our connection to the military and the respect and the reverence we have for the armed forces and everything like that goes so deep. We always respect our friends in the military.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, we appreciate you doing what you do for us, because I don't think there's ever a time we call you and, you know, you folks make the time to allow us to do these things that we do and to share, you know, the things that are going on with us. So thank you for that, Jason.
Oh, absolutely. It's our pleasure. And we've got the easy part because you guys are putting on these like amazing events, setting up your calendar and everything like that. And we'll continue to tell people about it because, I mean, you know, this is a wonderful part, and this is who we are as Guamanians, is to say thank you and to make sure that we take care of the people now that took care of us, you know, in any part in history.
Yes.
That's enough
And-
of Malik right there, guys.
Yes, and then if anyone has any questions, they can reach out to us. I think our email address is on the image that I sent you.
Yes.
Also, they can call us at 671-682-7631, and then they can contact us through our website also, just hmiguam.com. Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, start working on your fishing game. Start working on your golf game because we get some work for you guys to do.
Thank you.
Okay. So Anthony and Karina with HMI. Thank you both.
Yes, thank you, Jason.
All right. Hey, thanks, Jason. Thanks, KUAM.
All right. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, bye-bye.